Why deliver a 2-pound burrito in a 2-ton car? I love this headline from the Urban Freight Lab at the University of Washington in the US. Hi everyone, Adam Beck here, Managing Director of the digital planning advisory company Neon Urban. Welcome back to Digital in Place. Today we're digging into the challenging face of last mile delivery, specifically the rise of microfreight, and why this matters for our cities, our streets, and the future of sustainable logistics. Well, let's start with the big picture, our digital lifestyle. It continues to power exponential growth in e-commerce. Every click, every app, every add to cart creates a demand in the physical world, demand for trucks and vans and drivers and urban infrastructure like curb space. But here's the tension. The curb is becoming one of the most contested spaces in our city. Courier vans are doubling up on bike lanes, parcels are being stacked in foyers, and congestion from delivery vehicles is rising sharply. Traditional freight models, which are built around big trucks and regional distribution centres, just aren't designed for hyperlocal instant delivery expectations that you and I have in the digital economy. This is where microfreight comes in. Instead of relying on large delivery vehicles that fight for space on our busy streets, microfreight flips that model by downsizing and diversifying. So think about the likes of e-cargo bikes, pedestrian couriers, autonomous delivery bots, and micro depots that are sort of tucked away in either unutilized spaces or in our local neighborhood centers. The concept is multimodal at its core. A parcel might travel by ship, rail, or truck across the country, but once it hits the city or the suburb, it can be handed off onto smaller, nimbler, lower emission options. That final leg, that last mile, is reimagined as hyperlocal and highly adaptable. And this isn't just about convenience. Microfreight is a direct response to the sustainability challenge. Smaller vehicles mean less congestion, reduced emissions, safer streets, and more efficient use of our curb space. But here's the critical point. None of this works without digital enablement. End-to-end e-commerce experiences are powered by data, real-time tracking, parcel routing, delivery optimization, and curbside management are all digital systems stitched together to make the physical delivery seamless. Microfreight is only possible when we have a digital backbone to orchestrate it. From the customer's order on their phone through to the warehouse management system, into the dynamic routing software, and finally to the notification when the parcel is at our door. Without that digital layer, the physical system simply clogs up. So what does this mean for urban planners, urban designers, landscape architects, policymakers? Well, it means we can't treat delivery as an afterthought anymore. It's not just something that the transport people do. Freight is now part of placemaking. The curb isn't just a piece of road, it's a dynamic interface between digital commerce and the physical city and suburb. Cities that get this right will start experimenting with delivery hubs, reallocating curb space, and trialling freight consolidation centres in urban cores and even neighbourhood centres. They'll lean into data sharing between logistics operators and local governments. They'll start to embrace new policies that support small-scale, multimodal delivery options that balance efficiency, equity, and sustainability. So next time you hit that buy now button, remember, the journey doesn't end at the warehouse. It ends at the curb outside your house. It ends in your driveway when a courier pulls up. It's where the digital and physical worlds collide. And the rise of microfreight is giving us a glimpse into a more sustainable, more agile, and more human-centered logistics future. We're going to have a lot more to talk about this topic in future episodes of Digital in Place, as it seems that the street is ground zero for where our digital and physical worlds often are bumping into each other. And there's no greater opportunity to reclaim public space than from our streets. So that's it for today's update. I'm Adam Beck from Neon Urban. If anything in this update is of interest, reach out to us. We'd be happy to help. Until next episode.